Hello everyone and welcome to Aground. This is a pretty recent indie game that's been released on Congregate, and it's been pretty popular. I like it a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through the whole thing and try to show you everything there is to see. So let's get started. Oh, it's raining. Eight wood. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We managed to build a hut in a matter of seconds. Amazing, isn't it? Now this character knocking on our door, I highly recommend you letting him in. Because if you don't, you're going to lose access to a pretty significant portion of the game, and you can't get certain achievements. Interesting. So this is a bush. We can pick berries from it. You get 1 or 2 usually, if it's grown enough. Then this is another bush. You get red berries. Blueberries. Well, we'll talk more about what they do later. Alright, our first quest. Alright, so we got our axe, and we can come up to this tree, and hold Z and we chop it down. And then after a minute we're going to get some wood, and sometimes we get apples. It's always good to pick berries as well. And now you see in the bottom left we've got our stamina meter. We want to return back to our hut before that runs out, or else we'll start to lose health. But when you get a level up like that, all your health and stamina is restored. You'll also see that we... Oh, and then here's our first enemy. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, have a good day. We're also over carrying capacity, so our stamina is going to go down faster. Oh, and then, well, we've got a new friend coming up from underground as well. Awesome, that will be incredibly useful. And hotkeys, I also highly recommend using those as well. And then you see our camera adjusts, and, well, pretty much the real game begins now. Well, I mean, there's still a little bit of stuff that's kind of like a tutorial, but yeah, for the most part, we have access to everything. So you can see that that boar was giving us some trouble. If you hit him from the back, you get an automatic critical hit, which does double damage. Also, he just killed a rat, so that's cool. Right, so I'm just going to dump all my crap in here. This move all option is really great. And I'm going to take out some berries because as you can see, they restore stamina. Red berries give you +1 attack for 15 seconds. I don't think that's very useful. Apples are slightly better than berries, but we don't have that many of them. There's a quest later on that requires apples as well, so I'm just going to carry these along and use those as my fuel. Bring up my inventory, and I'm going to put that on slot 1 so we can eat them as we're traipsing through the underground. So to dig underground, you just press down, and then, oh wow, it's just that easy. Don't you? Okay, thank you. If they pick up the coal, they'll just drop it to the storehouse, but I wanted to pick it up, so nah. Oh sweet, and then there's a chest. There's always this chest underneath the hut, and then there's 2 other chests that may be elsewhere. And we get a rusty axe. and it has cut 3. So as you can imagine, that probably cuts down trees faster. That will be slightly useful. And then while we still have stamina, let's just get a couple things and maybe explore a little bit. All right, and then that's probably good enough. Should we carry this around still? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty heavy. We can only carry so much, but yeah, I want to show it off. So as you can see, we're about to run out of stamina. I don't want to rely on berries too much, because, I mean, restoring 10 stamina isn't actually that much. If you press E, your equipment screen, we don't have that much stamina to begin with, and 10 is only like 10% of that. So an extra 30 stamina isn't going to get us very far anyways. I prefer to just quickly come back up to the hut and rest. And every time you've met a new person, you get a special cutscene. So there was a crash. Interesting. I wonder what kind of crash we're talking about. What kind of vehicle was involved? Yeah, you want to say something, so what's up? And then we have our second quest. Generally how it works is people will build stuff for you if you give them things. And that's the main way you progress in this game. So I don't see any reason not to do what they ask. We're going to need some more wood in the future, so I'm going to go ahead and show off this axe in action. Apparently it's an axe that gives level ups every time you swing it. No, not actually. And there you can see we can take down any tree with just 2 chops, so that's pretty great. And then we've got some mice. And then I wonder if we can... Oh, hey. There we go. It switches to the stone axe whenever we attack it. Attack the boar, that is, which is kind of interesting. I don't know whether that's a recent addition, because in the past I remember that this rusty axe just wouldn't be able to hit anything. But yeah, we're in trouble here. I'm gonna eat some berries so that we don't start dying. Oh god. And then when there's no cutscene, you can just rest here and it'll restore your stamina and it won't show anything, so that's kind of nice. Alright, deposit everything. And I guess our rusty axes, yeah. Alright, that's fine. So we gotta get some coal and dodge this boar. So, how much coal did they want? We have 8 coal right now. So we're gonna need another 7. Let's see what we can find. 6, 5, 4, 3. And a level up, which is always great. You get experience from doing just about everything here. I think we need one more. Oh no, we actually have everything. Oh, hi. Thanks for saving me the trip. Yeah, let's build the smelter. Good job, camera. Alright. So here's the smelter. We don't really have any iron or gold, for that matter, to do anything. So we can't do anything with the smelter right now. But our builder friend can give us another quest. Yes, some meat for a backpack. We will take it. Now we have extra carrying capacity. You see, if we hadn't let the builder into our hut, we would never get that extra 50 carrying capacity, which actually makes a huge difference in how fast you can progress. And then, okay, well, alright then. We've got another guy here. Certainly, I will give you some wood for a farm. And we get some free bread out of the deal. Let's just equip that to our hotkey right now. And, oh my god, so many quests. So, every so often we're going to get some wheat from the wheat fields. And if you click on this, you can change it to some other crops as they become available, and then you can always expand the farm to get more plots. What do you want now? Oh, apples. Yeah, we have some apples. So now we can switch this for an orchard if we want, which I highly recommend. I just think wood and apples is going to be more useful right now. A kitchen, yes, certainly that's a good idea. But we need more coal. So, well, we still have some stamina. Let's get some more coal. And iron while we're at it, right? Another level up, that's great. So I prefer to have kind of a tunnel that goes straight down, right below the hut, so that we can go up and down more quickly and conserve stamina. It also looks like there's some other tunnel down here. I wonder what this is about. I don't think our miner friend made it this far. And we're using that extra carrying capacity. Big time. Alright, we should probably start heading back now. Like, even though we have some food, just in case. Oh, hello. How are you? Good, nice to meet you. We don't want to mess with those right now, if we can help it, because I don't think our weapon can damage it at this point. But we'll be seeing more of those soon. Alright, let's take a rest. Oh, that's interesting. So there used to be World War III. Excuse me. Oh my god. How rude. There used to be World War III, apparently. And the old guy knows about it and was talking about how young we were. So my assumption is that World War III happened like several decades ago. Alright, get out of here. Builder, what do you want? Oh yeah! We got enough coal for the kitchen. And what can we do here? Steak? That's pretty nice. We can basically upgrade our current supplies so that they give more stats when we eat them. Bread from wheat. Pie, plus 40 stamina. That's actually really good. Pancakes are also pretty awesome. And a hamburger is great too. Alright. You know, come to think of it, I might want some pie, so let's get some wheat going on here. That's about to trigger though, so I don't. Forget about it. Let's do the wheat, and maybe we'll expand the farm, right? Why not? Let's get one of each happening. I try to get in the habit of just destroying my stamina every time I cross past the hut. Oh my god. Alright, we need some iron. We have some iron. This can just sit here, really. Can you not? Please? Oh, see, that's what I was talking about. Sometimes, or typically, when you have the rusty axe, it doesn't actually let you hit anything. Just move on. There's nothing else to the left. I mean, you could try to swim, but it's not gonna work. Excuse me. Thank you. Alright, get out of here, stupid pig. Oh, there's a lot of them. Soon enough, we'll have a weapon that deals with them a little bit better. Also notice that resting in the hut does not restore health. Didn't I say I wanted a tunnel right under the hut? Well, let's make that happen. So we need more iron right now, mostly. Some coal would be good too, but let's focus on iron. Hello. Oh, he missed somehow. What were these worms thinking? Okay, that just went in a big circle. Excuse me. Awesome, that's what I was hoping for. I wonder how deeply we can dig. Oh, here's another tunnel. But I want to keep digging. Oh, what's this? Quartz? Yeah, quartz actually isn't used for anything at this point in the game. Oh. And then we reach some stone that we can't get through, so... Well, I guess that's deep enough for now. But yeah, this game is still in development, so... Of course, things are subject to change. Excuse me, thank you. And yeah, quartz is not really implemented at this point. Let's get coal and then eat some stuff. See, what's interesting is that you can eat the food, and then you won't be over carrying capacity sometimes. Yeah, like right there. Alright, so another useful fact. Oh, interesting. That's not a good sign. I wonder which one of our people are stealing stuff. But anyways, you can dump all your stuff in here. Take out the berries because we're going to be eating those. And you can come over to the smelter and you can still access the stuff from the storehouse. So that's a really good idea by the developer, I think. So I think this is going to be enough iron to complete that quest. We can also make steel from the iron, but they asked for iron, so let's get them iron. I think that's enough iron right now. Alright, great. So what can we do here? We've got fences. Oh, it keeps enemies out. That might be useful. I've never really used a sign. I don't use torches that often. Nor do I use chests or traps, typically. We might mess with some traps later. Arrow, bow, iron, a buckler. And then the steel equipment. So I usually just skip straight to the steel stuff because as you can see, we can already make steel. So I think that's going to be my next goal. Yeah, let's just go down. Are we like full and stuff? No, we can go. Okay, let's try to get enough for a steel pick and maybe an armor, or armor and a sword too. Because if we get a better weapon, we might be able to fight those worm things. Wow, we're getting really lucky with the iron right now. This is great. Awesome, and then this is the edge of the seawall, so we can't really go further that direction. So let's walk all the way back here. It's cheaper as far as stamina to walk in a path that's already been cut through, so that's why I prefer to just travel along the pathways that have already been, you know, dug through if I can. Not really finding anything else. Oh, hello. That hurt. I want to try to make the most of each trip if I can by filling up my inventory. And that's probably good enough at this point. What do we got? We got 10 iron ore, and then we've probably got a couple, or at least one iron bar already up there. So I feel like that's going to be enough to get us somewhere. Oh, and as you can see, this little message is on the bottom. Our companions are actually contributing, so that's nice. Alright, so that'll be 3 steel, and that'll get us a pick. And then it's 2 more steel to get a sword. And then I think armor's 4 steel. I'm not too worried. I'd rather have the sword than the pick. So while that's working, let's just busy ourselves. Oh, awesome. Okay, this is, I think, our miner friend's work. Nothing much on the surface level, it seems. Oh, let's get some more wood. Wood is always useful, right? Awesome. And then we can kill these rats. They sometimes drop meat. Alright, time for an upgrade. Well, pick first. And then let's, the rusty axe just makes us miss sometimes, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Oh, somebody's, I mean, you can steal the red berries. Honestly, you're doing us a favor. We don't need the red berries right now. And then, oh, one shot. That steel sword is really great. Oh, I've also got some other junk, so let's get rid of that. Oh, okay.